afternoon and welcome to We Are Watch. I'm Nicole Gallagher and on today's show we'll be getting caught up with everything that's happened in the past week on The Only Way Is We Are. We'll also be joined by fellow cast members Niamh, Tom and Joe, who'll go head to head in a battle of who knows the show best. Unfortunately, Declan's unable to join us on the show today. He's undergoing his regular Botox injections but sends his love to everyone on the show. So for those of you who aren't familiar with The Only Way Is We Are, here's a snapshot of a typical week on the show. So that was a little taste of what's to come, and now I'd like to welcome one of the Only Way Is We Are's biggest stars, Niamh Melia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for coming on the show.
It's fine.
So Niamh, how are you finding being massively famous in Hendon?
I'm really enjoying it, but I can't even go to the Greggs anymore without getting swarmed by all my fans. It's such a nightmare.
So you're clearly very popular locally. How does that affect you on a night out?
Well, I have to have my security team with us at all times, keeping the scrubbers at a safe distance. I can't be seen to be mixing with them freaks.
One person we haven't seen you out lately with is Harry Hendon. What's going on between you two?
Harry who? I don't know who you're on about. I've never heard of him.
Well, that's rather interesting, isn't it? Our hidden cameras have caught a little something the other day that seems to suggest otherwise.
Well, he's not welcoming SR2 anymore. He stole me spoons vouchers. He'll have to climb the Wearmouth Bridge if he wants to talk to me again.
Oh God, I'd like to apologise for making you so angry. Although this gives us a great opportunity to discuss a way for you and all your fans to release that excess emotion in a positive way. You have a new fitness DVD out, don't you?
Oh, I do. It's called Get Fit in 3, Love, Sweat and Heartbreak, and you can use 10% off. Code Niamh for 10% off your purchase online.
So tell us what we can expect from Get Fit in 3, Love, Sweat and Heartbreak.
Well, I've got all kind of workouts to get that perfect bikini body because them Insta pics are what's going to make them jealous, isn't it? You're going to have to get that peachy bum from the squats, good belly, it's all on there.
I'm sure that'll be on every We Are Watch as we slit. Where can we buy the DVD from?
Well, we're having a launch night in the Bridges and I'm going to be there. I'll be signing copies, you can meet me and then you can get it in HMV from then on.
This week on The Only Way Is We Are, we saw the squad having their weekly get-together. I hear it got pretty messy as usual. Let's take a look.
I'm having such a fab time now. Me and Harry have broken up. I'm just going to party every single night, go out and get mortal all the time. Oh, I just miss Harry
Oh,
so
Niamh, it's
much. I can't
fine.
believe I finished
You know,
with them.
you can get on with your life without him now. You don't need him. We can go and have a good time. You can
I
get
just miss
absolutely
him so
mortal on your blue
much.
wicket.
I'm going to party until the sun comes up. Like all of my friends are just going to have such a good time now.
Oh my god, so it's been such a great night, right? And like, it's traditional to get food, but someone's passed out, so like Niamh's hit the deck, completely out of it, literally isn't gonna get anywhere. However, me and Dec need some scran, gonna go and get dirty kebab. Niamh's getting one chip, that's it, sorted.
Hiya, I'm wondering if I could place a delivery, please. So I want the largest wrap meal you can get because I'm absolutely Aunt Marvin.
Right.
Large chicken select meal, please, Fanta, and a toffee sundae.
Is that a delivery?
Can we get the smallest portion of chips you can for our drunk friend? We normally order food with her, but she's absolutely dead. So we just want to give her a little leftover, if that's okay.
Yes, I can deliver.
That's it, thank you.
So what's that? You want 10.50, please?
No probs, thank you very much.
Thank you. It's coming. It's on its way.
What time do you call? Thank you, I'm sorry.
Oh, here you go, look, here's your leftovers. You'll be alright. Just Gonna love this.
Now we've seen the highlights of this week, let's welcome our next guest, Tom Jackson. He's going to give us the juicy details on what happens on a typical night out. Hi, you alright?
Hi.
You alright?
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you. It's a pleasure being here.
So Tom, talk us through a typical night out with you and the squad.
Our typical night out usually includes prees at 8, neck a bottle of vodka or a bottle of rum, whichever you prefer. And then we stumble on down to Gatsby's, neck a few trebles, have even more Jaegers, and then stumble down to either NDP or Passion, depending on which is open at the time. And yeah, I can't really remember much after that.
Have you got any tips for the players out there?
I'd say just go for it, really. That's all I can say. Like, if you see a lass you like her, you go up and talk to her. Like, you never know what might happen. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. That's what I like to say.
I feel like a lot of people will be using that advice from now on. So we all know you're a bit of a party animal in the weir. Give us your craziest night out story.
Craziest night out. It's got to be when we were at Paris with the lads. We were playing this game and we ran out of mixer for the vodka. So for whatever reason, we decided to use wine as the mixer. So we were necking that all night, and then it got to a point where drunk me decided it'd be a good idea to say if I lost this game, I'd do a Jaeger bomb, but the energy drink would be the wine mixture and the shot would be a shot of Bailey's. Lost the game, look at have it, necked the shot. I don't know how I didn't throw up on the spot, it was absolutely vile. But yeah, stumbled into town. All I remember after that is getting kicked out of Passion and falling all the way home. Woke up next morning, scrapes all down my arms and legs and just regretting it. It was horrible, absolutely horrible.
It wouldn't be We Are Watch if we weren't joined by the infamous glass breaker Joe Pierce, known for pulling all the girls and running all the nights out. Let's give him a big welcome.
Hiya.
Yeah, all right, mate.
I'm not bad, not bad.
We asked some fans to send in some questions for you that they've been dying to know the answer to.
Oh, brilliant. I'm excited for this.
Mel from Sussex asks, how has your life changed since becoming so popular and the only ways we are?
Oh my God, well, literally everybody wants to know you all the time. Everybody wants to be around you. Everyone wants to go out. I mean, I went from like 100 likes on Instagram to like 100,000. Like, I'm popular all of a sudden. Everyone just loves going out with me. It's mint. I've got so many more friends and I do so many more things. I just love it.
We know that you can get pretty wild, Joe. So Christian from Middlesbrough wants to know, what's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you on a night out?
Oh God, it has to be the time I got lost, you know. It started at my flat, right, and we started having prees and there was all different mixes, there was all different alcoholic bevs, loving it, having a great time, ended up in Indy P, got down there, blue pints, Jaeger bombs, shots, ended up coming out, well actually got kicked out to be quite honest. I was gone, I was hugging a lamppost and I was just like there, my friends were like, come on Joe, get in the taxi, and I was like, no, I'll get my own way home, being clever because I was drunk. So I'm stumbling away, get myself in the precinct. Honestly, such a nightmare. I end up falling into this ditch, right? I've even got the marks to prove, all the thorns in these bushes. I was going through bushes trying to get home, climbing up this hill, but it was like -5 and I had a shirt on, I was freezing cold. By this point I was nearly in tears, I couldn't get up this hill. Bearing in mind I could have just walked around the corner and I would have been out. I had to take my shoes off, so I lost my shoes. I crawled, rang this man, like I started fighting with this man. Absolute nightmare. This woman wouldn't help me. I ended up getting in this taxi with absolutely no money. I got back to my accommodation, back to my flat. I was just like, oh my God, mate, I'm so sorry, I don't know what I'm going to do. I had to get my friend to come out. She had to pay for my taxi and then got me inside, cleaned me up. I had blood all over. The next day I had to go and find my shoes. These shoes, which I will just say have been near enough ruined because of me, found them in a bush and next to a lamppost. Like, it was absolute, honestly, nightmare.
Jen from York loves the creative mix of drinks that you guys have on the show. So if you could create your own cocktail, what would it be and why?
Well, to be honest with you, I love cranberry juice and I love orange juice, and I like the mixed, and I would just put anything in it. Put a bit of tequila in, put a bit of Sambuca, Jaeger if you want, get yourself a bit of vodka in there, a bit of rum, just a proper mix, proper have a good night out, gets you going, doesn't it? I mean, I know it's a bit sour tasting, but it's just got that kick.
Aye, sounds lush that.
I'd love to have a try.
Daniel from Newcastle asks, what would you drink associate with your worst night out you had?
Oh, it would have to be Jaeger, I think. I mean, tequila's up there with it, don't get me wrong, but
you're just going for it, you're having a great time, you think you're big and clever, and you just have that one too many, and that's it, you just don't even know who you are anymore, do you? But I do it every time I go out, I love it, I just can't help it.
Roxy from the Isle of Man wants to know which one of your fellow cast members is your favourite and why.
It's got to be my mate Tom.
Yes, lad.
He's my wingman. He gets me the women. He helps me all the way. He's just a boyo.
I feel betrayed. I am
Oh,
not very
I'm
happy
sorry.
about
I'm
that.
sorry. I mean, I love you, but he's my wingman.
So you all seem to know the Weir pretty well, but how well do you know the only way is Weir? We're going to put your knowledge to the test with a quiz.
Ooh, I'm
yes.
excited.
Brilliant.
Got
Come
this.
on, bring it on.
Question 1. In season 2, episode 5, what colour sock was Kurt wearing?
Oh, I think it was definitely blue.
Grey, I don't know.
Nah, red man, red.
It was actually a trick question. He wasn't wearing any socks.
Oh,
Yeah.
great.
I don't know what socks he were wearing.
Question 2. By the end of season 3, how many girls did Dylan sleep with?
Oh, he's a boyo, Dylan. Like, he'll have been in the 40s, definitely.
I'm thinking closer to 25.
Can't it be more than 20? Come on.
The correct answer is 45 and a half girls. We're not quite sure how that half
Yeah,
works
see,
either.
I was close.
Fair
I was
enough.
close. I know.
Aye,
he
close,
did me
mate.
proud. He did me proud. Very proud.
Question 3. How many units of alcohol did Shona drink in season 1, episode 7?
Oh, out to be in the 30s. Be in the 30s, definitely.
Yeah, I'm saying like 25, 26.
Oh, I think she can hit high 40s. Come on.
She actually managed to get through 24 units in that episode. I don't know how she was still standing.
Oh, so close.
So close, Tom. Well
I
done.
know.
She has since been in rehab for 3 months.
Go, girl. Yeah, you go.
Question 4. What was the 4th cocktail that Matty B had at the beach during season 3, episode 7?
Gotta be his favourite Long Island iced tea.
I think it would have been a sex on the beach.
Could be a woo woo. I think a woo woo. He likes a woo woo.
He actually had a shag on the shore.
Literally.
All
didn't
right,
he?
lad.
I bet you had a good time.
Question 5. In which episode of season 2 did Bianca sleep in the fountain?
Oh, do you know what? I just don't know.
20.
I'm thinking 17.
It was actually episode 40, scene 222 of that season.
Literally can't remember that. I can't.
Question
All blurs
6.
into one for me.
Which hand did Mickey slap Nick with during season 1, episode 5?
Nah, he's a left-handed boy. Left hand, definitely.
Nah, definitely a right-hander.
Are you
I
sure?
think Right, definitely.
100%.
Another trick question. Mickey actually had a Chuck Norris moment and gave Nick a roundhouse kick to the face.
These trick
Oh
questions,
my God, I know. Keep getting us with these, man.
Question 7. Why did Charlotte wake up outside Sainsbury's at the start of season 2, episode 3?
Guaranteed she was going for a snack box. Guaranteed.
Literally cannot remember that night at
Should have
all.
just been falling asleep on the way home. Had a little nap on the street, forgot to wake back up.
Well, who knows what actually happened?
I bet you fell asleep.
Now, this last question is specifically for Neve. What tattoo does Tom secretly have?
Well, I've heard that he has multiple girls' names all over his body. God knows how many.
No, actually,
Come on,
this
come on.
is the tattoo.
Come on. Come on, give us a
Hey.
twirl. Oh my God. Oh my God, Tom.
God.
What happened? What even is it?
It's like, I don't even know. It's some.
Was it that bad of a night?
Some
Can
rose
we have
thing.
another look at it, please?
Come on, let's have a look.
Oh, wow. Turn around
Come
let
on.
the camera see.
Let's have a look. I want to see this. I want to see this. Oh my God.
That
you
is your
must have been-
cough.
I don't know.
You must have
Well,
been plastered.
unfortunately, that's all we have time for today. Thank you, Tom, Joe, and Neve, for coming on the show, and
No
join us
problem.
next week where we'll be catching up with Shauna fresh out of rehab. Thanks for coming on the
No
show,
problem.
guys.